good afternoon. Thank you. No, as we speak, the Vice President Sara Duterte is going to meet for the first time her father.
Okay.
She has not had the occasion, and neither have I had the occasion to meet with the President. Only Executive Secretary Medeldea, who accompanied him on the plane here, has had the opportunity to meet him this morning for less than an hour. I'm a bit disappointed at the practices of the ICC that has delayed the visit of a family member to an accused.
Yes.
We look up to the ICC as a model for international justice, and the fact that it has taken 2 days for a family member to see the accused, I think does not speak well of the practices of the court. We condemn it. Why does it take 2 days for a family member to visit an accused? That's unacceptable.
Yes.
Secondly, we are very much disappointed that the court did not address the issue of kidnapping as a means to divest the court of jurisdiction.
Exactly.
We think that the ICC should again set an example in promoting international justice, and when kidnapping is allowed as a means of acquiring jurisdiction over the jurisdiction of the accused, we think this too is a travesty of justice.
Yes.
We believe that at the earliest instance, the court should rule on the legality of kidnapping as a means of acquiring jurisdiction, and we cite the case of Ibrahim versus Minister, a decision of the Constitutional Court of South Africa, that the illegality of the arrest should divest courts of its jurisdiction. You cannot correct a wrong by committing another wrong.
True.
I think it is high time that the court clarify its position on this matter. It is unacceptable that we accept accept jurisdiction acquired through kidnapping, especially when the kidnapping took place in the context of the Philippines, where the court is now being used as a tool of oppression by the Marcos government.
Yes.
Now, the next hearing is on September 21, but before that, we would raise the issue of jurisdiction even on an earlier date, because we believe that the issue of jurisdiction, both on the implications of kidnapping as a means of divesting the court's jurisdiction, and whether or not the court has jurisdiction, despite the fact that preliminary examination was commenced 2 years after we had already withdrawn from our membership in the court, whether or not the court still has jurisdiction. We believe that confirmation of charges is relevant, particularly on the elements of the crime. But we would want that the issue of jurisdiction be ruled upon at an earlier date. Because as we know, if the court has no jurisdiction, pointless to proceed to confirmation of charges. Now, again, as I said, it's only the first time that the Vice President is able to meet with the father. They are meeting now. And we are hoping that this afternoon too, the President will sign our appearance as counsel together with Nicholas Kaufman and VP Inday Sara too, no? Be recognized also as counsel for her father. You know? And we hope that with the recognition that we have representation of the President, we would then have more access to the President than we had for the past 48 hours. But I reiterate, this is unheard of, even in a country like the Philippines, where family members, a family member, a daughter no less, was not allowed access to her father. This is a very sad day for international justice. Very sad day. Okay, so I am Herminio Harry L. Roque Jr. I'm a member of the List Council of the Court. I was former spokesperson also for the former President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Now, the Vice President is coming back.
Yes.
I do not know what time, because I said the priority is for you to meet with your father.
Yes.
So she has committed to return. I do not know until what time visiting hours are, but she said she will aim to be here again at 5 o'clock. So, yeah, so I decided in fact to separate from her, because she could not actually in conscience leave you out here in the cold, not knowing what to expect, no? So as you saw, she made me stay behind so I can express our gratitude to all those expressing their support to the president. Siyempre po, no, nakita nyo naman na talagang may edad na ang presidente ngayon at mukhang mahina na, no? Ang ninanais namin, madesisyon na yung issue ng jurisdiction sa sa malalong mabilis na panahon nang sa ganon siya ay makauwi na ng Pilipinas, no?
Yes. Yes.
Alam mo, ang sinabi niya talaga no, sa Villamor, mamamatay muna siya bago siya husgahan ng mga dayuhang Pero hindi tayo papayag nun. Kaya yung issue ng jurisdiction, gusto natin madesisyonan kaagad. Nang nakauwi na siya. No? So maraming salamat po and yun nga po, antayin natin si Vice President Duterte. Mahigit kumulang alas 5 po siya makararating.
Opo, sir.
I want to know if the foreign media you have questions, please.
Foreign media daw.
It's only now that the daughter, the Vice President, is being given access to it. Okay? Alam nyo, talagang napansin ko na yan. Although, 6 na buwan na ako wala sa Pilipinas. No? Alam nyo naman kung bakit. Pero nung napansin ko yan, yung maisog rally sa Cebu, na inakay ko siya sa entablado, doon ko napansin na napakahina na niya kasi parang binuhat ko na siya. Talagang mahina na ang presidente.
Pero monitor naman po siya dito sa atin. Dito sa Netherlands.
Hindi ko po alam kasi hindi nga namin nakita siya.
Nakainom na po ba siya ng coke? Nangingi siya nun eh.
Ay, hindi ko po alam kung ano talaga. Kayong mga taga-Netherlands, ihanda nyo mga sinigang na isda.
Gusto niyo ba ng munggo?
At saka kung meron kayong tuyo, kasi yun, palagi may tuyo ang pagkain.
Meron ako doon. Good my head.
Oo. At saka balbakwa, pero wag na masama sa kanya yung balbakwa. Tuyo at sinigang na tuyo.
Munggo.
At saka ang paborito niya, yung sinigang sa miso ng mata ng tuna.
Ayan po mga kababayan, si Atty. Harry Roque no, nagsalita po doon kasama yung mga media at ibang mga Filipino na nandun sa labas po ng ICC sa The Hague, Netherlands. No? At dismayado po siya mga kababayan sa ICC dahil 2 araw pa bago makita ni VP Sara ang kanyang ama, no? So, yun po yung mga bagay na hindi daw dapat mga kababayan. Dapat daw inaalaw agad na magkita yung kamag-anak nung ikinulong, no? Or doon sa custody nila mga kababayan. Pati po yung issue ng kidnapping mga kababayan ay dismayado din si Atty. Roque at kinundi na yung paraan ng paghuli kay dating Pangulong Duterte kasi hindi naman daw dumaan sa proseso bagkus kinidnap ito at sa piltang dinala kinarga or binitbit nilipad papuntang the Netherlands. So hindi po dapat daw yun mga kababayan at dapat ang ICC ay mag-set ng standard mga kababayan, no? Na para hindi po pamarisan or hindi na maulit itong mga ganitong pangyayari na sa pilitan ang pagkuha ng accused doon bitbitin or ilipad papunta doon sa the Netherlands. So yun po yung mga bagay na tinutukoy ni Atty. Harry Roque mga kababayan. Kinundinan niya itong paraan ng pag bitbit kay Pangulong Duterte papunta doon sa The Hague, no? At ito nga pong kapamilya or kamag-anak na hindi agad-agad or hindi inalaw na bumisita or makita yung isang accused mga kababayan. So pati yung pagkain ni former president ay sinabi ni Atty. Roque sa mga kababayan natin doon na sinigang na tuna sa miso, no? Yung mata ng tuna, mga tuyo, mga ganyan. Kung halimbawa bibisita yung mga kababayan nating Pinoy doon sa kay Pangulong Duterte, ayun po yung mga favorite na pagkain mga kababayan ni PRRD na pwede daw nilang dalhin pagbisita nila kay PRRD. So ano pong opinion yung mga kababayan dito sa pangyayaring ito, no? Dito sa first sa preliminary hearing ni PRRD? Please comment down below. Maraming salamat. God bless po sa ating lahat.